welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I'm going to be doing a video using my new Morphe palettes. I used two of my new palettes, the 35C and the 35U palettes. Also, I used all of the eye brushes that I got. I told you guys I was going to do that, and now I'm doing it. I think the eyes came out really beautiful. I love the colors. I did want to do a tutorial for Breast Cancer Awareness Month since we are in the month of October, and I thought, why not do that now since it is a perfect time since I got these new colorful palettes to kind of do a pink look. I wanted to do a more wearable look instead of something like super bright and out there. I wanted to do something that was definitely more wearable, and I would so wear this look out for a night on the town, night out with the girls, date night, something like that. So hopefully you guys will love it. And really quick before we get into the video, I also want to let you guys know that I do want to do a question and answer video. I did one over a year ago when I started my YouTube, and I didn't have many questions asked since I didn't have a lot of you subscribing. Now that I do have many more subscribers and my channel has grown a lot, I figured this would be a perfect time to do something like that. So if you are interested in that, then please leave your questions in the comments below, or you can message them to me, or you can leave questions for me on my Instagram. So hopefully you guys leave a whole bunch of questions so we can do that video soon if you are interested, of course. Let's just get right into the video, and if you do have the 35C and the 35U palette, then definitely follow along and try to do this look with me. Again, I think it's a really beautiful look. So thank you all so much for watching, and let's go get started. I don't even know if I was just recording what I just did. Probably not, but just in case I was not recording, all I did was take my soft ochre paint pot with the Morphe G14 brush, and I just put that all over my eyes, so that was really easy. I am going to be taking from the 35C palette this color right here as a transition color in my crease, and I'm using the Morphe G17 brush. It looks like this. It's a little bit bigger than the E40 from Sigma, but we're going to see how this goes. So to deepen up the crease just a little bit, I'm taking the color right next to the crease color, the original crease color that we just used, and I'm going to be using the G18 by Morphe, and this is just a smaller blending brush. So hopefully that will be a little bit easier to get more precisely into our crease. And I'm also making sure to get those colors into the inner corner as well. And then I'm taking our original blending brush, the G17, and blending those two together to make sure that they're blending nicely and they don't look too harsh next to each other. The great thing is that these colors really blend in with each other. So now I want to deepen up the crease just a tiny bit more. So I'm going to be taking this plum color right here, and I'm using the same brush we just used, which is the G18. A little bit of that, and just putting it pretty much like a little bit below where we just did, just to kind of deepen up that crease just a tiny bit more. And this will also add a little bit more dimension. So this is definitely more of a pinker color. It looks much more plum in the palette, like a deeper plum, but it's actually more of like a fuchsia color once it transfers onto the skin, which is odd, but that's okay. Taking our G17, I have not learned the names of these brushes yet. Just blending that together. So for our lid color, I'm thinking about going in to the 35U palette, which is actually like the same palette that we just used, except all of these colors are super shimmery and they're all so beautiful. I'll swatch them for you so you can really actually see how pretty they are. So that's what all these colors look like swatched. They're so beautiful and pigmented and super creamy and just really, really pretty. So I'm going to be using this shade right here, I believe. And we're just going to be placing that right on the lid. And for that, I am using the Morphe G20 brush. This is a small little shader brush, and I'll see how this picks up the shimmery color. I am going to spray the brush with Fix Plus just so it kind of transfers a little bit better. Take the G17 and blend that away. And now I'm just going to go in with the gel liner. This is just black gel liner from Morphe as well. And I'm just going to do a nice winged liner. If you are following this tutorial along and you do not want to do winged liner, then you do not have to. But I'm just going to go pop this on really quick and I'll let you know what I think about it when I come back. Okay, so now the liner is on. It was really, really easy to apply. Really creamy, very easy. So that's always a good thing. I want to deepen up the crease and like that outer corner area just a tiny bit. So trying to see if there's a brush I could use. I'm going to be using the G13, which looks like this. It's a little bit small, it's a little bit bigger than the G18, and it's a little bit smaller than the G17. So it's like right in between the two of them. I'm going to try to do this brown color right here. And I'm going to use that brush and try to darken up the corners right here. Oh, this brush is definitely perfect for that. For this little area right here. Okay, so let's go back in with our G17 with a little bit more of our crease color, our transitional color, our first color that we use. And we're just going to blend these out. To highlight my brow bone, I'm just going to be taking this white color. This is the matte shade. This has no shimmer in it. And I'm just going to be placing that right underneath the brow bone right here. Now we're going to add some lashes. I'm using these lashes by Ardell. These are the double up, and I believe they're in the number 206. So I'm going to be using my Duo Lash Glue, the dark tone for that, and I'm just going to plop these right on. Now that the lashes are on, I'm going to go in with a black kohl liner, and I'm going to be doing my upper waterline as well as my lower waterline. I'm actually going to take the G18 and use our original transition shade and put that under the eye. I kind of want the bottom quite smoky. So we're going to start it off with that. And we're going to go in with this shade. This is the second shade that we added to our crease. So we're just going to go right in with that and put it on our lower lash line. And then to deepen it up the tiniest bit more, I'm going to be mixing the plum shade and this black up here. And I'm going to be taking a flat shader brush. This is just a brush that I've had. And I'm going to be putting that right along the lower lash line just to make it a tiny bit darker. So that's pretty much the look, guys. So yeah, that's the final look, guys. I think it came out really pretty. I always love colors like this. I feel like they just really complement any color eye, really. It just makes everything pop, and I thought it was just a nice, fun, pink look to do for breast cancer awareness and the whole month of October, you know. I'm gonna make a video on the face brushes and everything, but I just wanted to kind of do the palette and the eye brushes first. So I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please let me know what you thought in your comments below. Also, don't forget to leave any questions that you have for me in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Have such a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.